Okay, hello everyone, let me introduce myself. My name is Esda Dwitri with student identity number 21011060109. I am majoring in Information System at Samratulangi University. In this video, I would like to present the material entitled Domination in Graph Theory course with the lecturer Professor Dr. Benny Pinontoan, MSc. So, the point that we will discuss are about introduction, literature review, application, discussion, conclusion, and reference about domination in graph. Well, first part, what is domination in graph? One of the topic of graph theory is domination set. The concept of domination in graph is about the set of vertices what have a direct relationship with every other vertex in the set, called the domination set. The domination number in a graph is the minimum size of the domination set required to cover all the vertices in graph. The concept of domination is important in the field of the graph because it is used to analyze and optimize graph system used in various fields such as computer network theory, social network theory, or robotic navigation, and so on. It is important to understand the concept of domination and the domination number, which is the minimum size of the domination set required for all vertices in a graph. By the way, this material I reviewed from various literature. Mathematically, a graph G is defined as a set pair VE where V is non-empty set of vertices, while E is the set of the edges that connect the vertices. Suppose there is a graph G. The set D subset V is called dominating if every vertex included in V D is adjacent or neighbor to at least one vertex of the vertex dominating by D. The minimum cardinality of all dominating sets is called domination. The history root of graph dominance in the chess game with aim to protect or dominate a square on the chessboard with certain chess pieces. In the problem, they work to determine the minimum number of queens requirements so that every square on a standard chessboard can be occupied by a queen. It then underwent many developments so that the mathematical study of dominant sets began in 1960, and since then, dominant sets are used for a wide variety of applications. Based on a journal by Marwa and Yolpit in 2021 to find the optimal network in the PDAM water distribution network. The result of the study proved that the application of the concept of dominance in graph can be used to find the minimum primary pipe cable to be able to help residents get optimal drinking water. The concept of dominance in graph theory has proven to have wide application and practical relevance in various domains. The concept flexibility and adaptability make it an important area of study with significant real-world implications. Here are some examples of its application. A familiar example of computer network optimized is construction a computer network under the condition that its computer must be directly connected to several other computers, and the distance between any two computers is separated by at most one computer so as to minimize the communication delay between computers. The target is a network that contracts as many computers as possible within the context of these two requirements. If the network construction method is optimized, a network of 10 computers will be obtained as shown in this figure. This graph drawing there are 10 vertices, 5 at the pentagon vertices and 5 at the star vertices. The vertices that make up the minimum dominating set are the vertices that correspond to the star vertices, namely vertices 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. By choosing these 5 vertices, every other vertices in the graph will neighbor at least one vertices from this dominating set. Okay, and here is another example of applying domination in graph, like facility location and resource allocation, network and security vulnerability analysis, wireless sensor network, social network analysis, and bioinformatics. A deep understanding of this application will go a long way in solving real-world dilemmas and encourage impactful follow-up studies. Okay, well, let's get into the discussion. So, there are three the different types of dominance include. First type is total domination. Every vertices in the graph must be neighbor to at least one vertices from the dominating set. The second type is independent domination. The domination set consists of vertices that do not act for its order or independent. Okay, next there is a characteristic of dominating set in graph. 1. Cardinality. The smaller the dominating number, the fewer vertices are required to dominate the entire graph. 2. Optimality. A dominant set is said to be optimal if it has minimum cardinality, meaning that there is no other dominating set that is smaller in size. 3. Uniqueness. For some graphs, the minimum dominating set can be unique, while for other graphs it can be more than one. 4. Connected. Every pair of vertices in the dominating set must be connected via a path within the dominating set itself. Okay, next we will discuss about advantages and disadvantages of dominating in graph. Advantages. The concept of domination in graph has many applications in various fields. 2. Provides a systematic approach to selecting k vertices in a graph or network. 3. By finding the minimum dominating set, we can optimize the use of resources. Meanwhile, the disadvantages of domination in graph is determining the minimum dominating set in NP-complete problem for most cases. 2. Scalability. For very large or complex graph, domination algorithm can become invariant or require long computation times. But despite the weaknesses, the concept of domination remains very useful in variant application, especially when resources are limited and an efficient approach is needed to select the k vertices in a graph or network. However, in certain situations, other approaches may need to be considered again to obtain a more efficient solution. Alright, so from all the points we have discussed, the conclusion is the concept of dominating in graph is related to finding the minimum set of vertices that can dominate or directly connect to all other vertices in the graph. Domination provides a systematic approach to identify and select k vertices in a graph or network, as well as optimize the use of limited resources. Finding the minimum domination set is an NP-complete problem that is difficult to solve efficiently for large cases. Also, finding the minimum domination set is a difficult problem. It is hoped that further research and development will continue, as this concept can provide more efficient and effective solutions to overcome real-world challenges. Okay, next slide is reference. Everyone, you can see here there are some references that I use. So, I think that's all from me. To see my paper, you can click on the description below. Thank you for watching my video and bye-bye.